Good morning, everyone. Thank you all for coming. As I reflect on my path to commissioner, it's incredible to think that 23 years ago, I started as an emergency hire correctional officer at the Harlava prison in Honolulu, Hawaii. This is such a proud moment for me, my family, and the dedicated men and women of this department. I know I have reached this goal with the help and guidance of many mentors in my life. I am blessed to have you, and I want to thank you for everything you have done for me. I want to thank our Honorable Governor Arnold Palacios and Honorable Lieutenant Governor David Apatang for the opportunity to lead DOC. I want to thank my wife Adeline for her undying love and support, my son Isaiah for challenging me to be a better father, my hero of a father, former Congressman Stanley Torres, and my mother Anna, who is the rock of our family, my big brothers Stanley, Carlos, Ken, and my big sister Regina. President Reagan did a wonderful thing in 1984 when he established this annual commemoration during the first full week in May. Today, we gather once again to honor the tens of thousands of correctional officers and employees who serve throughout the United States, including the more than 130 staff in the CNMI Department of Corrections. During this week, we recognize correctional workers who exemplify professionalism, integrity, and strength in the face of a difficult and often dangerous work environment. Correctional workers have a thankless job, but play a vital role in the criminal justice system, which stands on three pillars. Two of them get most of the attention. The first pillar is our police and investigators who uphold the law by protecting our community, investigating crimes and catching criminals. The second pillar is our courts, which ensure that our rights are protected, that defendants receive a fair trial, and that cases are decided by the facts and the law. But the third pillar, our correction system, is just as crucial, yet too often overlooked. It serves justice by ensuring that our Commonwealth punishes criminals properly for their crimes. It also protects us by separating criminals from the broader public or community, deterring others from breaking the law and rehabilitating offenders so they can return to society and build a better life as law-abiding citizens. A safe, secure, and humane correction system is essential to upholding our Commonwealth's promise of justice for all. The work of building and sustaining that system belongs to the men and women we honor today, our correctional workers. Our jobs are demanding and often dangerous. We work in tough environments where the threat of violence is always present and the need for vigilance is constant. And we know that every time we walk through the sally ports of our prisons, we put our personal safety and even our lives on the line. Our service keeps our Commonwealth safe and ensures justice for all our people. For all correctional workers, know that it's up to us to tell our stories, recognize our achievements, support one another, and shine a positive light on our profession. So often, we are portrayed negatively by the media. Now is the time for us to change that narrative. If you're a member of the public, know that correctional workers are an indispensable part of law enforcement. They keep our community safe. Correction staff might be hidden behind prison walls, but when their shift is over, they are a visible force for good in our communities. Today is not only a day to kick off Correctional Workers Week or a pinning ceremony for myself, but a day to mark a new beginning or a new chapter in our department for a better Commonwealth. For years, we have been seen as a forgotten stepchild. To all my staff, those years are behind us. Rise up with me like a phoenix and join me by placing God at the center of everything, possessing a growth mindset, demonstrating the integrity, willingness, fortitude, and grit to help forge a path of success for our department and community. I know we are going through many changes, but trust me when I say they are good changes. I know change can be uncomfortable, especially in the beginning. However, when you continue to challenge yourself to get comfortable being uncomfortable, amazing things will happen. Be the superhero in your own book. To all my staff and their families in the community, Tafarmabo Torosit Zatanayanemu. I am grateful to each of you and proud to be your commissioner. Tonkulo Nasidus Masi Giliso, and thank you.